So let's get started. My name is Katrina Jensen. I work here at ARA. We're both at headquarters today in Moline, Illinois. And I've worked for ARA for about 5 years in the education department. And my role is to do a lot of the writing. So basically, if there's a topic that we want to build a course for, then I do a lot of the research and the writing, and then it goes to the rest of the people in the department to actually create an online course that you can take. And my colleague.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Jen Walker, and I am the Education LMS Administrator. So I am the one you would call if you had any problems, needed help signing up for a course, password resets, or just any questions in general regarding our courses and kind of how to get them and how they can help your organization.
So welcome everybody. Thank you so much for being here. We are recording this so that after the webinar, you can have a copy of it so you can go back. We are going to go through the steps of how to enroll into the program. So if you can't remember, that's okay. You'll have a copy of this afterwards. But let me share my screen. We have a PowerPoint to show you. See, for those of you who can speak to me, can you see the PowerPoint?
Yes.
Okay, very good. All right. So this is a webinar about the Women in Rental Career Development Program. It's a program that's created just for this group. And the wonderful thing is you can take this program and then get a certificate and public recognition for it. And let me see how I get this forward. There we go. Remove this. So the agenda is we're going to talk about what the program is, what it's composed with, and then how it was developed. So how did it come to be a certificate program here at ARA? We're going to do an overview of the 6 courses. And I'll tell you, I just went through it yesterday again. And so I have some takeaways from each course. Then Jen is going to do a tutorial. So actually take you into Rental U through the website and show you how you can actually go through. Then we'll tell you how, we'll show you a picture of like the certificate that you'll get and the social media kit. And then we will answer any questions that you have. So it can be about this or any other Rental U products. But we're both a great resource if you have any questions about our programs here. Funny, it doesn't want to fast forward here. Okay, so the program, Jen?
Yeah, so the Women in Rental Career Development Program is a 6-course program, and it was designed to foster the development of our women in rental. So like I said, it's made up of the 6 courses. Katrina's going to explain those more in depth as far as like what each course involves. And then like she said, at the end, you will receive a certificate of completion. So, and then you are going to be able to post this to like your LinkedIn, your Facebook, and really show off your accolades.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. So how it was developed, this is actually a really good like view into how the education department at ARA makes products for the members. Now, the really cool part about ARA is we really want to make sure that what we're creating is rental specific, because I don't know if any of you have like LinkedIn Learning or you just go to Google or any of the other online platforms. You can find a lot of good generalized information, but the stuff that we try to put into Rental U is rental specific. So what happened was the Women in Rental Committee got together and they thought, hey, wouldn't it be great if we had some educational program just for women in rental? This is something that they can take. It contains topics that would be interesting to women in rental, and the purpose being to advance the career development. So this is very much a professional development program. Then that idea was shared with our department. We have a department of 7, 8 people. And so we went through, we looked at topics that may be relevant. We talked to the committee about it, and we went ahead and developed these courses. Then we finalized them. We let the committee see it. They gave us feedback. we went ahead and we made those changes, and now we're promoting it. So this webinar is really about what is this program. It is totally open for you. It's a free program and it's ready to be taken. So the overview of the courses, like Jen said, there are 6 courses for this program. So you will go into Rental U, you'll enroll, and then you can take these 6 courses either in a row, or you can take them out of order. Something's really hitting you at the moment. You're like, I really need to know about stress and burnout. There's a course for that. So, but in order, so the first one is how to increase your visibility at work. So really, this is, I find that as women, sometimes we're really good at promoting others. We're really good at helping care for others at work, but not so much like being a self advocate. And so this course, I looked through it last night, is wonderful. It really talks about how to get recognition for your work, how to expand your influence, and then obstacles to that visibility. So it really talks about how can you communicate so that it's not like you're boasting about yourself, but you're saying, this is the good work that I do, and I want recognition for this. The second one kind of ties into that. It's imposter syndrome. Maybe you've heard of it before, but it's basically where you feel like you have succeeded at something, but it may just be due to luck, or you don't really belong there. There are CEOs of companies who say, wow, I am running this company. I'm not sure how this happened, but I don't really know if I fit. And so imposter syndrome, this course is really cool because it has quotes even from people like Michelle Obama, who are like, I don't know how I became, in the Oval Office as the president's wife, but here I am. And how do I deal with those feelings of insecurity? The next one is dealing with stress, pressure, and burnout. I have been around the rental industry now for 5 years, just at ARA. I've visited member stores, and I really see during busy seasons that I'm always impressed by the rental industry, because it is so pressure filled in terms of people want their equipment and they want it to look good and they want it now, and you need to make that happen. And so this course is great because it talks about what is the difference between stress and pressure, and then how can you manage both of those things and avoid burnout. So the next 3 courses, so the final 3, so there's a Becoming Bias Aware course. This is actually one that also is available in Rental U as a standalone course. As part of an initiative at ARA to become more bias aware. What does that mean for a rental industry? And so it goes through things. I really like it. It's got a message from Tony, a video message. It's got a picture of a rental customer, and basically you're thinking about, what does it mean? Who am I imagining? And if somebody comes into the store or into my company that doesn't look like that, what does that mean about my biases? I helped to develop this course, and I think it made me think a lot about my biases. Then we've got the secrets of skilled delegation. I think that this is, again, something that we all struggle with, but when we have ownership over a project or over clients, how do we do it so that we can really focus and not get overwhelmed? And part of how you do that is by delegating. And so what are the things that you can delegate? What are the things that you need to keep under your own umbrella? And how do you figure out how to do this without micromanaging? Because I think it's really a fine line of, I want control over this, but I need to give it away. How do I do that? And then finally, effective feedback.
I'm like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do with it.
Oh, and if somebody can mute themselves, that would be great.
Actually, emails and everything. Oh, I sent you. I got.
Okay, so effective feedback strategies. This one is probably my favorite course of all of them, because I think sometimes when we're working with other people at work and there is an issue, it can be really difficult to know, how do you approach that person? How do you give them feedback so that it can be constructive and not destructive? And so this course really goes through handling those difficult reactions, and then basically the responses that you may get from people. So how do you deal with somebody who's just going to get silent and not communicate? How do you deal with somebody who's really getting defensive? So it's a great course. I recommend all of these courses. Very proud of this program.
We do.
I apologize for the lag. It's the PowerPoint sometimes doesn't want to go forward. Okay, so now Jen is going to give you a live demo of how to get into Rental U and how to go about enrolling for this program, into this program.
All right, so when you're first going to go to that ararental.org page, and this will be our homepage. Once you're here, we just go to the login button. You're going to sign in with your username and your password. Typically, your username is going to be your email. The only instance where it usually won't be is if you share an email with somebody else, and then you might be a first name, last name, or first name dot last initial. But if you have trouble remembering your username and password, you can always reach out to me. You can always hit that reset here link, and we can get you reset if that doesn't work. But you'll click sign in. And then once you are signed in, you're going to go to this learn drop down, and you'll go to Rental U, but you'll click on that access button. And this is a single sign on. So once you are signed into that ARA homepage, you're also signed into Rental U. So you don't have to sign in again. And in order to find that Women in Rental course, we're just going to go up to this search and platform. And you'll just search Women in Rental. And that course will pop up. And like I said, this one is a free course, so you can enroll, everyone can enroll themselves. You'll click on the enroll. And you can either do the start learning now, or you can view my courses, either one of those. We'll do the view my courses. And then it'll go through what the courses are there. If you ever want to get back to your home dashboard, this ARA logo in the upper left-hand corner will always take you back to your Rental U dashboard. So you're able to see our ARA certified square where you'll purchase, all our purchasable courses are in there. But if you go to my courses, you're going to see that it's now in your enrolled courses. So you can click on that to open it up. And once you do, it takes you back to that. But then it'll end up in your in progress, I cannot speak today, in progress courses. So that's a quick, like, how do I find the course? How do I get to it? That's pretty easy. Otherwise, we have our basic event and equipment catalogs based on which industry you're in. You're going to have one of these or both if you do a little bit in both of them. Just if you are an admin, you'll have your edit users where you can add and edit users. And then if you want to assign that course to people in your industry, you can go ahead and click that enroll users, and it'll bring up courses. You can search by name. So once again, here you would be able to search Women in Rental, and then you would be able to assign that course to others in your company. All right.
Awesome. And I see in the chat that Katie Stewart from our membership department downstairs, she says that if you need any help with login, they can also help in membership if you call them. So Jen is a great resource. So is the membership team. And I see another question that says average time frame to complete the course. So it really depends on the courses. Some of it involves video, some of it is an activity, and some of it is reading. So I would say some of them are shorter. Maybe they take about 20 to 30 minutes. Some of the longer courses take about an hour. So I would probably set aside 3 to 6 hours to get it done. You can do this, you can start it, you can do 5 minutes of it. And then if you get interrupted, then you can stop and come back to it. So that's the beautiful part about these online learning courses is it is on your time frame. You can do it at 2 a.m. if you want, or you can do it on your lunch break. So basically it's a great way to learn for like a really busy professional. Okay, let me share the PowerPoint again here. And in the PowerPoint, so when you go back to this recording, or if you want just a copy of the PowerPoint, we can send that out. We actually have, first of all, this is Jen's, this is her extension here, but also it takes you through every single step. You also will get emails. So basically, when you sign up for this program, you'll not get one email, you'll get 6 emails because you've signed, you have registered for 6 courses. So just be prepared that that's in, but it will give you a link to take you straight back to Rental U. And this is just an sort of a screenshot of one of the courses. So it's what's called an articulate course. You start the course and then you can see the different lessons. So if you take a lesson and then later you're like, oh, I want to return to that, I want to relearn that, or I want to review it, you can go back to that section. So after you're done with the program, you will get a certificate and what's called a social media kit. I'll show you. Okay, so basically this is a view that Jen just showed you, but once you register for the program, it's going to show you all your courses down here with a little like a little explanation of the learning path. This is where you're going to download your certificate. So it says that you're 100% completed. You download it here and then you can get it on your computer. Something to print out for yourself or give to your supervisor to show that you're doing professional development. Okay, and then this is just an example of the email that you'll get when you're finished. So when I first got this email, I was a little confused because I clicked this link and I didn't see any other website pop up. It actually takes you to a download. So when you click on this for your social media kit, it will give you a download, and it's like a banner that you can put for on LinkedIn and or Facebook or whatever. So it's just a way, again, to self-promote, which is one of the courses.
Could be Friday to Monday.
All right. And so that kind of concludes our presentation, but just we've added this page here that just kind of tells you about the benefits of using Rental U. So using this platform, like Katrina said before, it is rental specific. So you aren't going to find education just by Googling it, or
no, there's not
like
an
LinkedIn
additional
or anything. This is going to be
just the standard delivery.
what we do and what you guys do. It's a,
Yeah,
so it's a specific program just meant for you. But most of the content is free except for what is listed in that ARA certified.
It would just have to be an 8 to 5 window. So
just know that if you're clicking into the ARA certified, that's where you're going to find our paid content. We've got hundreds of courses that are free, and everything is searchable by just keywords. And then if you just need that quick access to Rental U, if you use that QR code, that'll take you right to Rental U. So if you have not seen that, we do have a poster that was put in the Rental U magazine last month. And if you don't have one, go back to that Rental U magazine and grab that out and hang that up in your break room. So that will be a good asset to have, easy access for everyone to be able to get to Rental U.
Yeah. And we have so many great programs. Like I said, I've been here 5 years. I've seen an explosion of professional development. So for those of you on the event side, we just redid SERP and it is awesome. It's all online. There are activities, there are quizzes. You do not have to write an essay anymore. If that was ever keeping people away from the program. And then on the equipment side, we have our very new ARA certified, both for sales and marketing and for service. So if you don't know about those programs, again, we can send you information, or you can look on the website. We have information about it there, but there are so many great programs now.
Yeah. Pam, to answer your question about cost, this career development program is absolutely free. So there is no cost for you to take this one, and there's no limit like how long you have exponential amount of time to complete it as well.
So we'll open it up to more questions now. If you have a question, you can put it in the chat. So click on that little chat button at the bottom, the little bubble, and you can type in a question for us. There are little quizzes. So after each, so the question was, are there exams? So after each, like at the end of each course, there's a little quiz. It's usually like 5 to 10 questions. It refers directly to what you learned in the course. And if you fail your quiz, you can always take it again. So it's really more about mastery than it is preventing you from moving to the next course.
Yeah.
Any other questions? I see some people shaking their heads. You're welcome.
Yeah.
Great. Well, thank
Yeah.
you again. We're going to give you back 6 minutes of your time. I know everybody's busy, so thanks for coming to this webinar. And if you have any questions, reach out to us.
Yep, absolutely. Thanks for joining us today.